Clicking buttons. Held my finger on.
Lloyd
for a
saying,
second
"Happy Friday Eve." What does Koch Chemie determine the scents that go? How does Koch determine the scents that go into their chemicals?
I think they call Anthony and ask if he loves
I
it.
wish.
Well, that would
man.
be the
honestly,
right
it would be the
answer.
dream.
I would trust that.
I want
yeah.
access to their scents they have.
And when
we
he
did have-
cries and passes out, that's
so
when we
here's
know.
the deal. 2 years ago, we did get to sit down and talk to Michael, who's their lead chemist there.
Yeah.
He came over to our booth and hung out with us, and we walked him through some scents that we really liked. He talked to us about the reason why a lot of their stuff doesn't have a scent, and a lot of it's just he's so into the science of the product and the mixture of it. Adding scents does kind of change a lot of stuff. It can change the pH. It can change
absolutely.
the way that it works. And so what he's tried to find is more natural, everyday scents.
It can leave residue too. which is
Yeah,
another
and they'll
big
leave residue
problem.
in certain products. And so he's tried to really focus on a lot of natural scents because he knew that Americans like the way things smell.
We do.
And so bringing the brand over, that was going to be a key point that needed to be addressed, is to find some products. And some of the first Koch products we ever received didn't have scents on a lot of the
very
products.
true. Yeah, some of the first. Some of them had just a very mild. Like I'm talking like
very,
super,
very light.
It wasn't bad or anything.
It wasn't bad.
Just
It was just.
very
It just
light.
wasn't really anything
Wasn't
to write
fragrant.
home about.
Yeah.
No, and so when I think that the first couple products, were sent over of this current batch that we're selling right now because I guess that's the most important. That was the first thing I did. I started cracking open bottles, saying, "Well, what does this smell like? What does this smell like? What does this smell like?" And it was almost. What was crazy is that I think it was the things that smelled the best or what caught me off guard the most, right? And I think that probably just my top. Let's just say my top 5 best smelling Koch Chemie products. Number 1, GSF. I would literally throw away all of my other detailing scented products just to have that scent. It's that good. It really is. Fight me on it. I think it's the best. Motorplast, which uses a very similar scent to the GSF. Fan-freaking-tastic. And then I'm going to go to QF. I think QF has this it's almost like I wouldn't say masculine. It's like a, how do you describe QF?
Yeah, it's a masculine scent.
Masculine.
Like cologne-y.
And then
Like a masculine clean.
then I'll say AF, active foam, something we don't have yet. But that is like right. It's right next to GSF. It's very
Real
nice.
good.
It's very good. It's really good. And then lastly,
I'm going to go with the paste wax.
That's what I was going to say.
and that's where I was going to go. But I didn't want to talk about that because I don't have it yet. And I don't know when we're getting it. But
I did talk this morning on getting it shipped in boxes over so we can get a jump start and not wait on another container.
So you know what I want? Okay. This is my request if the Germans are watching, right? Fresh Up, right? You all know it. You all love it. It is fragrant. It is a clean laundry scent. But I would like to introduce, or maybe like to plug, Fresh Up for Men. What do you think? Right?
Okay.
Fresh Up for Men, and this is like a more
Body deodorant
masculine.
that you're going to spray on yourself.
No, nothing too bad.
Okay, for your
so
car.
honestly, take the scent of active foam and shove it in that. Fresh Up for Men.
Oh, that's a good idea.
I think it would be a
So I don't know if
huge
they're
hit.
watching right now, but when they do in the
When they
morning,
do,
they
Fresh
will
Up
be.
for Men.
I
I mean, the
know
nice
they will
part
be
is-
dying laughing when they hear that comment.
They already have that scent,
Listen,
so that's kind of the beauty of
honestly,
it.
so
Yeah, it's
the
plugging it
Germans-
right in, right?
Migrate
It's gotta
it
be.
over.
So Germans, so in Germany, they make some of the best. They're obsessed with cologne over there, and like honestly, I've never smelled more cologne and more better smelling people than when I went to Germany on my honeymoon. Right?
Yeah, when you're
Literally,
wearing
I
your
was
leader-
walking
you-
past dudes on the street left and right, like
Smelling
damn,
a
that
lot
guy
of people,
smells
are ya?
so good, right? So like cologne and perfumes and things like that are just really common there. So I think that they have just mastered scents in general, and I think that they know what's good.
Yeah.
And I don't want them to hold back. I want them
Okay.
to unleash that on me.
Okay.
Oh,
give
boy.
give me your worst.
This is
I'm
getting
getting
aggressive.
Or give me your best, I guess I should say.
So I wasn't supposed to tell you because it's supposed to be more of a secret, but we have, believe it or not, a case, and it will be Anthony's most treasured case, I imagine. We have a case of our scents.
What?
Yes,
Where's
in
it
glass
at?
vial. It's in Germany, and they bring it to.
Honestly,
so,
it needs to be protected from him.
So what a lot of
Give it to
people.
me.
A lot of people may or may not realize we service a lot of industry, right?
Right.
And car wash tunnel is one of them. So and self-service, et cetera. So that is a case that we bring to let them smell test and decide what they want in their chemical that we're putting in there.
Create a small vial for me. Just send me a small vial of
No,
each
they
scent.
want to send you the case.
They send me it.
That's
I'm
it. Yeah,
serious.
no, they want to send you the case.
And then I might start mixing things together, and it could go
Oh,
good,
no.
it could go bad.
I
I
feel
don't
like
know
your
what's going to
mail's going
happen.
to start getting
Right? You know, we're gonna
inspected.
have a
Why is this
couple
guy getting all these
drinks,
little vials?
You know, the music's loud,
We're not
the
supposed-
lights
you're
are
not supposed to
flashing.
drink
I
it.
don't know what's going on. Before you
Raising
know it, I
some
wake
flags.
up.
Well, Anthony,
might have a new
so
scent.
fun fact, when we were building, when we were working on R2R, we had various samples that would come by.
Yep.
And we would take those samples of the different recipes and we would mix them up. We would pour them into little bottles for ourselves to
Yeah.
take home. We had these small water bottles.
Okay.
So we had gone over there and poured them in these little bottles that were empty so that we could use them. However, Anthony left one on the counter.
Oh, my God.
Uh-oh.
And Jeff wasn't paying attention, thinking it was his, and took a drink of it.
Baby water bottle.
He did.
Spit it out and was like,
Just
from now on, no one puts them in water bottles.
Yeah, no more scent testing
No more
in
scent
water
testing
bottles.
and-
And,
and,
Never
fragrant testing.
again.
Yeah.
It was good, man.
Thankfully, he didn't swallow
Straight
it. He was
to
able
riches.
to make it right to the sink
Yeah,
and spit it out. But,
straight to something.
it was, so I foresee that possibly happening again
yeah.
with the scent kit. It could be
But
a blessing and a curse.
I do want to say that, so active foam too, I mentioned earlier today, so we should, hopefully we'll experience it this year because we'll have enough time to get to it, but we do special scents like throughout the year. So like at Christmas time, there will be a Christmas scent.